Welcome, everybody, to Heart of the Sea, Part 11. 11 episodes. Would you look at that? Now, if anyone would like to give us a quick rundown of last session, or at least stuff that you remember, and if I have anything to interject, I will.
There's a goob in the fire for burning my bish, and now he's dead.
Any other, maybe minute details that happened?
We killed the other goobs.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
All right. So, yes,
We're in Piston, right? We came here
Yep.
as like a vendor town, and
Did what?
we were talking to some merchants and stuff, and the guy saw an invisible person after looking through a little eyeglass thing that lets him see invisible people, and then we got him. We killed him. Everyone was really mad that we killed him, or is like pressured into thinking that that was bad. And then we left, came back. The single only person that was nice to us was given the most gruesome death this world could imagine. And we're ready to have a good day, I think. Really
Yeah.
turn things around for the better.
Yeah, I think for the most part you got it. So you guys ended up getting to Piston. You drove your motorcycles here to Piston. Getting here, everybody seemed very kind of shady, keeping to themselves, almost like get in, get out kind of trade and barter system. Other people are more eccentric, but as that shows, they're just trying to scam people with their illusions. But there are some genuine people in there. Eventually, you guys decide, you want to search around, you want to look for some items. So, firstly, Jacques and Lim go over to Gemma, the jeweler of Piston, and Lim buys some gems. If I remember, he buys some lapis. He buys.
It was a lapis and a topaz, baby.
Yep, lapis and topaz.
Lapis lazuli.
And then Kismet, with his keen senses, told him to buy an extra gem that didn't add too much to the total. But turns out that gem is a
Gem of seeing.
Gem of seeing. In addition to that, Jacques sold his gem that you guys found a while ago. It was an Alexandrite for, was it 200 gold, 300 gold? One of the two?
Something like that.
I know that she
200.
she undersold you a little bit so she could make some profit. You thought it was a fair trade, and in return, you asked to get some more general knowledge about Sandalar. She draws you guys a map, giving you basically everything that you already knew, but she added in a little extra that you guys didn't know about. On the very northern, the very northeast of the island is an old temple and dojo that she said once was a place of worship for a deity that the people of Sandalar almost like kind of prayed to, or something along those lines. But nowadays it has since been abandoned, and nothing really is left there, mainly because of the situation going on with the Covenant, which she already, she elaborated more on that, saying that the Covenant comes around almost like recruiting people who were like so far down in their struggles that they really have nowhere else to turn. Again, most people barter with food and water here on Sandalar, so once you're out of resources, it's either it's a fight or flight situation. You're gonna do whatever it takes. In addition to that, you guys talk to Yasu, who is the arms dealer. He was selling some of the old rusted equipment, different pieces from the Covenant, or not the Covenant, the yeah, the Covenant, the Steel Wave Covenant, their old equipment and stuff. But ultimately, you guys didn't buy anything. But Krasier did end up selling one of his axes. And then using the gem of seeing, Lim ended up seeing a invisible man. Looked a bit shady. I mean, everyone around Piston is a bit shady, but this guy
They
was
were
active.
shadier than most.
Yes, he was actively kind of pickpocketing someone.
They were the wrong shade. I mean,
So
I don't know about that.
in in classic fashion for you guys come up with a small plan to corner and catch him. And upon catching the guy, he says that, you know, his cover's blown. He's a part of the acolytes. You guys don't know what you're doing. And he ultimately kills himself and then blames you guys. In that moment, everybody kind of turns and like starts blaming you guys for the death of this man. And on your way out, before anything turns too hasty, Gemma gives a subtle hint of, hey, meet me at the gates at night and I will let you know more about the current situation that's going on. You guys wait outside of camp, kind of short rest, kind of linger around. Kismet starts prototyping on a sort of railgun or rail pistol, experimenting with the unrefined crystals, trying to understand them more. Come dusk, you guys see a figure at the gate kind of wave you guys over. And from a distance, it's hard to make out who they are, considering a lot of, 99% of the people in Piston cover their face. But you guys proceed anyways, scoping out the area with Zeno, looking around the area, and eventually you guys notice that it is not Gemma leading you guys in. It is someone else, someone who says they are from, they are an acolyte to someone named Zybok, and they then go along and tell you guys that you're meddling in the wrong business, to leave now, and forget what you saw, and if you refuse to do so, they'll kill you. And you guys obviously refuse, and he says he'll show you peak evolution, and as he kind of takes his robes off, it's revealed that he is this gelatinous looking creature resembling that from what you saw on Amar. You guys eventually kill all three of them, and one of them almost dies immediately by being kicked into the pyre, and from what you guys can tell, it almost seems like a chain reaction. If one got hurt, the others did. Hearing that they needed to sever their connection while they're dying. Eventually, you guys bested all of them, and as the sound of the pyre continues to crack in the silence of the night, we pick up where you guys are now, just post-battle with these cultists, if you will.
So I thought they all did we finished killing them, right?
Yes, they are all dead.
Yeah.
They are all dead.
Okay. What, like, kind of immediately looking around at, like, kind of the people that are around us, what are they doing?
The people are there's nobody in sight. You can hear people inside kind of like shuffling or whispering, but you can't really make out what they're saying, and you don't have any direct sight of anybody nearby.
Okay.
For all intents and
one of y'all-
purposes, the tokens for the people they're inside.
Well, one of y'all gonna check if they got anything on them?
Is there a non-burning one?
There should be 2 non-burning.
Yeah. One of them is in the pyre. The other, I'm pretty sure the main one you guys ended up like wombo comboing. Like Krajir like slashed him in his chest, and like Lim, you like stabbed him in the like you like stabbed your spear straight through him. He basically like is just on the floor,
Oh shit! It's
oozing
this
and
guy in front of me.
bleeding.
I didn't even.
Yeah, because like this guy here,
Uh,
this
just
guy,
roll investigation.
this guy's the fire guy. These 2 are just the 2 dead bodies.
Sorry, this one, yeah, this one and this one are the 2 dead bodies. The one that's in the
Oh, okay.
fire is
Right.
actively in the fire. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll move this.
Yeah. I'll search this guy in front of me then.
All right, yeah. Give me a investigation as you kind of
Boom.
like rummage through his pockets.
As I feel on his corpse.
Kryger, do you want to go through this one? You're more than welcome to.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got.
And then I'm gonna go back over to Gemma's tent, and I'm rummage Gemma's tent.
Yeah. So,
Do Brian. You just do Brian first.
yeah, as Lim, as you kind of rummage through this guy's pockets, you realize that there's only one kind of thing of notability on him. His body is basically completely naked due to him being like in this gelatinous form. But you do rummage through his cloak that he had, and you notice that there is
Cloak.
a patch kind of sewn onto it, and the design is that of an X with like kraken tentacles behind it. I don't have a better illustration of that, but it is an X with like tentacles behind it, essentially.
And with tentacles on it.
I'll draw like a very cruel drawing of it. Actually, I'll make it look exactly like the icon I'm about to draw. It looks
I was gonna say the colors and shit.
it looks like this. No, it is just a pure black. It looks like this.
Gotcha.
And the same for you, Krasher, as you kind of like search the person. You don't find anything of kind of anything worthwhile of keeping. It's basically just the cloak and the same patch on it as well.
Gotcha. Well, these guys are fucking useless.
Dylan, can I roll anything to see if because I'm just kind of like over here, kind of just wait, what the heck? It's like doing distance and moving me.
They
Yeah,
up,
it's
they
doing that for me.
updated
Yeah, they
it.
updated
If
it, I
you go
guess.
to if you go to measure,
Oh,
you
awesome.
can turn off always measure token movement.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, I like that. So, what they were saying about like evolution and that kind of stuff or whatever, can I roll an Arcana or a history or something to see if I have ever like if I've read of any sort of religion or people that have kind of had that kind of like method of thinking, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. What do you want?
Go ahead and roll a history.
History, okay. Am I good? Surprisingly, I don't know if this includes undead, fae, or fiends, but I'm just going to roll. twice anyways, and then give me the information that pertains to the roll that makes sense. But
Gotcha.
12 is my first roll.
Yeah. So as you recall from your studies, there have been a few different cases in history where either sorcerers or some class of people have thought of themselves as superior, whether it has been through biological means or archonic needs. In this case, you lean more towards the idea that this is more of a like forced magical instance. Obviously, people are not going to turn into translucent, gelatinous creatures um, on their own. So you know of spells that have backfired in the past that have like altered human or humanoid chemistry to change them. And as you're kind of putting pieces together from Sandalar, seeing that like um, what the environment's doing to them, what the ingestion and use of the crystals are doing, um, the closest thing you can kind of point yourself to is the instance of the accursed blood hunters. They are a coalition of people who have now been, from your understanding, are um, kind of eradicated or have moved to the shadows. Back in the day, it was almost as if there was like a witch hunt for them. People learned that uh, you don't need to be special or born with magical properties. You can kind of inherit them from scrolls in the land. So almost like a form of um like a political like racism. They kind of banished that type of magic. Uh, that using your blood as a conduit was thought to be a more uh, almost like a dark art.
Mhm.
Um,
No,
but
you said cursed. Wait, what did you say about cursed blunt hunters? That they are, or that they're referred to as that?
sorry, like accursed meaning
Oh, accursed. Okay, got it.
like bad. Like in the history books, they're
Okay,
like
got it.
um, but that's the
Okay.
closest thing you can kind of correlate this to. But they, it's almost like correlating like apples and bananas are the same because they're fruit, but they're really like
Yeah.
very different. Um,
Okay.
so in your mind, that is like the closest thing you could probably think of, but you have not experienced anything like this.
Okay.
There's been plenty of points in history where people think like, this is the peak we can be, but it's just a divergent path of like a way of study. But they don't really have a correlation. The only reason it is brought up in your mind is due to the mutagen factor with one of the subsets of blood hunters.
All right.
Jacques, as you rummage through Gemma's stuff, can you? Oh, you get. Give me a investigation. Perfect. Yeah. So as you are looking through Gemma's belongings, you can find a collection of some some of her leftover gems. They're kind of like scattered on the floor. You find like some opal, some what the fuck's that gem called? Like a citrine, like a ruby, quartz. Nothing stands out until you see a small note kind of under one of the burlap bags, and
I'm gonna eat it. No, I'm gonna read it.
I crumple it up and I eat it. Um,
Kill the plot line immediately.
as you as you open it up and begin to read it, it says that it almost seems like a journal entry, like they're like she's writing almost in like a sense of like she knows what's gonna happen. On the note, she says, "Today may be the last. They know, I know, and they don't like having loose strings."
I'm gonna kind of do like a loud whisper over to Kiz and tell him to come here.
I kind of walk over.
I'm just gonna like slide him the note and be like, this is weird. This she saw this coming, so obviously this group has a bigger grasp on this town than we could think.
Yeah, Kiz kind of walks up. He seems a little out of it. Probably a little bit more so than circumstances might deem. And it maybe it kind of looks like he just like kind of constantly like thinking, and then kind of like snaps back. He's like, yes. I mean, she obviously was targeted in some way. He definitely knew something, but how she got that information is what I'm curious of. Did you guys find anything fruitful? Anything at all?
You talking to me or them?
You.
The only thing so far, this note over here. Obviously all of her gems are here, so if there's anything that you could, possibly use, obviously
Yes,
feel
yes.
free to take.
Yeah. You guys you guys keep on looking. I presume the people here are not going to just watch as pick the pockets of these people that have waylaid their market square. So I will check on some of the villagers. I'll be back. And I just begin to walk away and see, like, kind of go towards the last direction I remember seeing any kind of civilian watching us, while they kind of, like, loot and gather intel on the site.
Okay. While you guys are looking around and gathering, just let me know if you want to look at anything in particular, if you want to take anything in particular. But for you, Kismet, you can see someone kind of like peeking through a window, and like as you get closer, they kind of shut the window as you like approach.
I just kind of say, I we mean no harm here. We are new, and we are just seeking answers. I'm telling you this. If you are afraid of the repercussions of interacting with us, that you will befall the same fate as that kind woman, we will do what we can to protect you, but you only must allow us first. And I like knock on the window.
As you knock on the window, you can hear a faint whisper from a distressed man inside. "Please, leave us alone. You've doomed her, and you'll doom the rest of us if you don't leave.
Tell us what is the doom that we are bringing on you so we can not in the future. We cannot save lives if we don't know how we are condemning others. If you tell us, then you could very well save your life and others. But if we move forward ignorant, then lives will be lost for no reason, because the information that you have is causing us to act blindly.
Don't you see? It's a loop of never-ending suffering. If I tell you and you try and stop, it'll all come back and harm the rest of us. We all have grown comfortable and complacent in the fates that our lives have been given. We simply can't break the shackles with words or informing outsiders. We simply can't. This is the best of two evils. The Covenant constantly plaguing and destroying our land. The Scorched Choir forcing their ideologies upon non-believers, and the Syndicate hiding in the shadows and never letting anyone know they're truly there.
So, sir, let me ask you this and I will leave. Do you have children?
You see, I
Or do you
refrain
hope
from
to one day?
talking much further, as my child was taken, and my role is to continue bartering and selling the goods that come into Piston. And if I miss a payment or miss a drop off, they will die. So I'm sorry, but I cannot help you in your endeavor. As you can hear the window kind of latch lock from behind, and footsteps kind of get further and further away.
I kind of just stay there and continue talking in hopes that he walks away and just still listens. And I say, well, if you hope for your children to have children, or your family to prosper, or if you care for anyone other than yourself and their kin to come after them, each instance where this is allowed to perpetuate condemns their life to befall the same fate as yours. There will be no change unless there is change to start. I hope that you become complacent in condemning the lives of your kin to death. And then I just walk away.
As you finish that and before you start walking away, you hear the footsteps coming closer to the window, and they get progressively louder and faster as the window kind of swings open. Give me a acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
Bird shit.
You want to lay on Kennedy backflip?
And as the window kind of swings open, the guy goes to like reach out and grab your cloak, and as he misses, he's like screaming while he's doing this. Don't you understand? They're everywhere. They'll know. Fuck off. Leave. As he like slams the window, and in doing so, give me a perception check. You see a small crumpled up piece of paper fall out of his hand when he goes to like grab at you, and you can see that the rage in his eyes is disingenuous.
Oh.
As he like slams the window shut and latches it, and you can hear the stomping kind of going off into the back of the house.
I just yell back, "Fuck you!" And I go and grab the little letter, and I just read it as subtly as I can, of course.
As you read it, it is a small note, nothing too crazy. It is almost like scratched together, really quick notes. It tells you. It tells you Steel Wave Covenant, military, big machines, Trench Syndicate, black market traders, rogues, thugs, the Scorched Choir, Evo Cult.
Right. I make my way back to the party, but I kind of it's kind of like when you're like fucking like walking like with your mom in like the store and she's like taking forever and you like walk real slow behind her because you like think it's gonna like make time pass faster. That's what I kind of do. I kind of like just like, take my time coming back.
And as you're kind of slowly meandering over, did anyone in the rest of the party want to investigate or look anywhere in particular?
Do I see my green gem?
You do. As you're kind of looking around, you see your Alexandrite along with they're in like a clear caged box. It's an Alexandrite and a diamond in the small glass box.
I'll just take both.
As you take both and kind of put them in your pocket, you look around and there really isn't much else. Most, if not the rest of the gems are kind of like scattered, thrown about. Some are broken. It looks like the shop was kind of ransacked, for lack of a better word.
And then obviously I'm gonna just put the note in my pocket as well. I'm Gucci.
So what did you guys find?
Found a patch. It's like a X with tentacles on it. I'm gonna show Kiz the patch. I tore off the cloak.
Okay. Does this look similar to the related, potentially adjacent stories that I remember of these kind of people or similarly aligned individuals?
No, this symbol is completely different. This is a brand new symbol
Okay.
to you.
Okay. I'm looking. Well,
Have you ever seen this before?
have I seen something like this before? What do you want for this?
Oh, it was just nope.
Uh,
No, I was just saying, like, have you ever noticed this, or have you
Yeah, I
ever
don't know.
seen it
What can I
in your
roll to
travels?
speed on?
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe I have.
Sorry,
I
can
don't know.
you guys? What are you guys trying to do?
I want to see if I've ever seen this patch before. If I've ever read or heard about this.
You have not. They're
Okay.
nope.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I've never seen this before.
Hmm.
But it was taken off one of the acolytes, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one
You
had
know,
the
they
same
were
thing.
kind of a puddle, but it was something.
Well, whatever is going on here, seems to be quite eerily related to the previous island we were on. So I'm unsure what exactly is. I don't know. I might need some time to think more about this. But the fact of the matter is, they are seemingly ever present and hunting down those who say something. But it does appear like they are saying nothing, then they may not get caught. And I pass them the note that I was given to you by that guy.
Excuse me,
And
read
it
it.
says, and it says like, Still Life Covenant is a military trench syndicate are like thugs and like the scammers, and the Scorch Choir is like a evolution based cult.
This is a lot.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is quite a lot. It seems.
So these groups just run this entire place.
Apparently,
Hmm.
I mean, it is either that or there's some sort of connection to the gems that were so similar to the last place we were. And if you remember, I similarly encountered being a creature. So I am unsure of what connects them, but it is true nonetheless.
We might have to find more of them. At least that would be the most direct way.
Well, that is true. I don't know. Gentlemen, what do you think that we should go next? I mean, we were on our way to Piston and the quarry, but I mean, we are in Piston. It does not seem like they're welcoming us for some reason, but
I don't think there's much here for us in this town. From everything that we've heard so far, it sounds like this town's kind of a. Oh, how do the people say it? A puppet?
yes, well, for those who control puppets, they will not interact with those they cannot control. So they attempted here to dim the light that we bring, but because they could not control us. So I mean, I feel bad for the denizens of the city that they cannot break free, but perhaps maybe once we squash the head of these beasts, the dominoes will come crashing down to free them as well. I could only hope. But I guess if we don't have anything else, then we can go to their mine, the quarry, I presume. Unless any of you have any other ideas.
I think just head up to the quarry, but I'll put it up to a group vote.
Sounds like the plan.
Where it is.
I'm up for the quarry as well. And one of you said you got the gems. Anything magical or anything similar? I could check them
Let
out
me
if you want.
take a look. I'm gonna use my gem of seeing. I'm gonna look through the gem and I'm gonna do a 360
Pumpkin bomb.
around my surroundings and see if I see anything interesting.
Pumpkin bomb.
As you are looking around, you don't you don't necessarily see anything too out of the ordinary, but you do end up seeing it almost like a heat mirage. You kind of see that waving about like kind of all around you, but other than that there isn't anything uh out of the ordinary. Nobody kind of sneaking up on you. Nobody's invisible.
And I'm gonna put the gem down. I got nothing.
Well, I don't have much either. If we just want to press on, I'm cool with that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I guess we go to the motorcycles. I guess I'll make my way over there.
As you guys are making your way back to the bike, you kind of get outside of Piston and look around and admire the architecture and the buildings, and you know that this place wasn't always as shitty as you guys just experienced.
Shocked. It's absolutely fucking shocked, mate.
But as you guys get on,
Keep on keeping on.
it is, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. It is late. Remember, it is just after the sun went down. It's dark out. You can continue to push forward to the
Do the bikes
quarry.
have headlights?
The bikes do not have headlights. But
Yay!
by the flaming plumage of the factory pillars and the moonlight, a ride at night would not be impossible. But the unknown awaits out there. You do know that at least one of the predators in the desert are the Bulliettes, and you don't know if there's anything else that may come out
So
at night.
cool.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna pull out the map and I'm just gonna ask the party if there's any anything nearby we could possibly use as shelter for the night.
I mean, as you guys look around, you do recall kind of camping out in one of the nearby tents outside of Piston, as they are a come and go basis. But as for like large, big structures, you know of all four of the large structures that are on Sandalar, and you're currently at one of them.
Unless we
These black
wanna...
things are the smokestacks, right?
The black things are the quarries.
The pits, the quarries.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they do have like individual like different refinery like buildings that do have stacks, but the main big refining facility is the factory in the
Big
middle.
factory.
Yeah, the black ones
Um,
are just the strewn about quarries.
can we tell roughly on the map like what this travel would look like from like if I stopped at this one here between there and Piston, like
All right, so from Piston to the factory will probably take maybe an hour on the bike. So getting to the first quarry will probably only take like a half hour. It is, the island isn't that big, which is why the factory taking up almost half of it is such a big ordeal.
well, I say, F it, we'll just camp back outside of Piston, travel at the crack of dawn, get a full rest.
do we think that it is possible that the people of Piston will be or whoever was here will be unhappy that we are still in Piston.
Well, we'll be outside the wall line.
How long would it take to get back to the Outriders camp? Unless y'all don't want to double back.
45 minutes.
Yeah, probably like an hour.
I guess
could
we
ju-
can.
We could just shoot back to the camp. Want to do that?
I mean, we know it's safe. That way, we're good there. We don't have to try to watch our backs at night.
I mean, I am just being cautious because not only the civilians that live here do not want us, but also the people that do not want us do not want us. You know, I mean, you had seen
Let's
them.
go back to
They can go
Outriders.
yeah, they can go invisible. So I say that we, put in an extra marble or two, and pump the gas, and we get to Outriders fast.
Sounds like a
That
plan.
is, if you guys agree. I mean, it would be more travel and time overall to the quarry. So.
Oh,
Or
we'll just get up at the crack of dawn.
okay.
Yeah.
That. I guess we all like line up, get ready. I kind of just look over and see if everyone's all good. So.
Let's get ready to rock and
Let's
roll.
go.
And I kind of like before we go, I give everyone like an extra marble, like an extra gem ball, and I kind of say like, "Hey, if things are looking dicey, don't feel afraid to put another one in. Get an extra bit of speed if we're able." Or what is it? Do you have to grind it up? Did you say we have to grind it up, or if we put another one in?
I
So
thought you just put it.
if you put a full marble in, you will make the fuel last longer, but you won't get as much speed. If you put dust in, you'll get almost like a nitrous effect, but it'll be very short term.
Okay.
Basically, crumbled up short fuel
Crumbled up is
usage. Yeah, basically, crumbled up is Nas. Full balls are like a full tank of gas.
Or 8-ball.
Okay. Well, I kind of give everyone. I kind of like give like everyone one extra, and I kind of like tell them to like get ready to like if we see something out there, if anyone sees anything, then to call it out. And also people with dark vision in front,
Yeah.
which is I think me and Lim, right? Wait, just not Justin in the middle. Wait,
No,
I can't see.
I have true sight, and that's only with the
True sight?
Yeah, but that's only with the gem of seeing up in front of me.
Okay,
I have
It's only for 10
100.
minutes.
I have 120 feet dark vision.
Okay, Brian, do you have any dark vision?
No.
Okay, then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe this
I
is a
can't
bad
see
idea.
shit out of this
Maybe
thing.
it's a bad
Oh.
idea. None of us can see in the dark.
I can.
Okay, just
I
you
got- Yeah.
and your
just me.
bear.
Am my bear? Can my bear? Yeah, my bear. Yep. 60 feet. 60 feet of
Okay,
bear.
wait. Gentlemen. I have maybe overestimated our abilities. I'm sorry, Lim. I don't know how beneficial it is to see 2 inches in front of your face while going
It's,
at 60 miles an hour. I do not
it's,
know how
it's not.
good.
So
It's
if we
like
so if we
Brian
can't
has
do this,
Brian has like readers on while like riding a Harley.
I can see to the first stop sign. That's about it. That's what I got.
Yeah.
The first
So
intersection.
He gets
There's
2
so-
seconds at 60 miles an hour to make a decision.
yeah. So in that case, reevaluating our options. If we are caught out in the middle of the desert, we are absolutely fucked. So I have just evaluated that possibility.
it sounds like we're
we
gonna
stand at this
make
camp.
camp
huh?
here.
I guess we are going to take ships and well, I was not making plans for this trip. Okay, and I just sit down.
All right, boys, set up the tents. Or
I'm
find
gonna
a
get
boy to
out.
get
I'm
something.
gonna get out my cozy fucking my little sleeping bag that I bought from kittens and whatever the fuck it was called.
Come on, you gotta remember the name.
Bro, hang on, bro.
It's Kittens and
Kittens and
Cotton Furniture. Come on now.
kittens and cotton. My fault, bro. I was
Bro,
trying to look through my notes.
I'm gonna put a freaking like plank of wood on me like I'm trying to sleep. I just said to the guys, I will take first watch. Sorry.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
I guess I'll take the last. Yeah.
All right, as you guys hunker down in the nearby tent outside of Piston, you all take shifts throughout the night, kind of keeping watch.
I'd like to do something during my shift if I'm able.
Yeah, you got. I say everybody pretty much gets like a 2 hour window of like being able to do whatever you want during your watch. So if you have anything in particular that you wanted to do, let me know. If not, you're just gonna be kind of sentinel patrolling the camp.
For me, I
Um,
want to meditate and try to focus on this trinket again.
Okay.
I am doing something a little bit less family friendly. I'm going to get the gem, the purple gem, and I'm gonna like sit like you know how like when you're at the beach and you like put your hand in water and you like put it in the sand and you let it drip and you make little castles and you have like your little own area like sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm doing. But I made a like little like concave like dip in the sand and I just put the ball like the gem there and I just kind of hold my one hand that I'd cut to kind of command that like otherworldly kind of being earlier to attack its own ally. And I kind of just hold my hand over the bead and I just kind of get a dagger out and I just like cut the palm of my hand in that same place that I've kind of been cutting over and over to kind of almost realize this odd power that I haven't really fully grasped yet and still trying to understand. And I just kind of like cut it a little bit and I just kind of like drop little drips of blood on the gem to see if it reacts. Just because my my oddball curiosity is just kind of having me intrigued on any odd potential reaction with this kind of thing.
Okay. Um, anyone else want to do anything else?
Freak shit. Nah.
Jock is fucking posted up snoozing. And then Kreasure, you don't want to do anything either.
Nope, I'm chilling.
All right, we'll start with Lim. As you meditate, kind of becoming hyper aware of your surroundings, as you as you've learned back on your home island, um, you're kind of listening out. You're kind of honing your inner self, and as you're like holding the medallion, uh, are you trying to like say anything, or is it all like in your head meditation?
Just meditation.
Okay. Uh, as you meditate, you get a small glimpse of a place. It almost looks like I don't remember the exact name of it. Do you guys know that ancient tomb in China with all the stone statues?
Terracotta army.
Yes. The Terracotta Army. Brian, you see that, but all of the figures are uh, kind of wispied white, non. Uh, you can't see their features or height or anything like that. It's all just um, almost like a will-o-wisp, just a
Mhm.
floating thing of energy, and you can see a faint glow at the front row that there's no plaques, there's no nothing, but you can sense that this is you. And compared to the rest of the army, your glow is incredibly faint compared to the full kind of corporeal lit up bodies of the rest of the army. And just before you can kind of grasp the situation and kind of dabble in a bit more. Uh, what shift were you at, Lim?
Second.
Second. Who was going third?
Me.
Jacques. As you kind of come out, you like nudge Lim, and Lim, you kind of snap out of your meditation, uh, kind of very abruptly. You're like kind of almost startled by Jacques as he comes, and um, you you think about that as you're gonna go to bed. You're almost drop in the bucket of energy that is this army, this lineage of uh, past uh, people um, of your arts. So you go to bed with some more knowledge about yourself, and you're more curious than anything. You want to understand who these people are and how you come into play with all of them. As for you, Kismet, as you drip your blood, almost like very slowly, one at a time, kind of dripping onto the gem. Uh, at first, it seems like it's not working. It nothing's happening, and you go on, kind of. You go on for about almost like an hour and a half. You're almost your full watch time. You're kind of getting up, getting frustrated, looking around, making sure there's nobody kind of sneaking up on you guys. Go back, re-bleed on it. Um, and then as your almost pile of sand that you've built up is now completely like crimson, is this dark brown as it's mixed with the sand, almost this pillar of blood holding up this gem. Uh, just before you almost give up, um, the gem gives off the faintest of the purple sparks that you've seen it do before when it's been manipulated in some kind. And in that moment, your body goes numb. You can't move, almost like a sleep paralysis, and your mind flashes with what I can only describe as, the cutscene that plays when Ben 10 turns into any of his aliens.
Yeah.
That plays this bubbling of blood and cells dividing and infusing. And as that happens, you kind of snap out. You gain control of your body. Your heart rate is off the charts. You're sweating almost instantly, and in a almost this cold sweat, you look at the gem, and I'll let you decide what you're gonna do with it. But after you're envisioned and you become kind of mobile again, the gem sits in front of you, kind of on this crimson pillar of sand and blood, and the top half is also covered in your blood.
I get like a separate cloth that I use to take it, and kind of I like keep it in like a special place in my bag. And I kind of kind of almost like speak out loud as I'm kind of getting ready to go out and see.
So as you
Well,
get up
I,
and oh, sorry, were you still go?
no, I was just gonna say, well, I never was good at watering plants, so maybe this fits. And I just kind of like wrap it up and put like in a special pocket.
And as you get up, you almost meet Lim at the front of the tent as he comes out and swaps shifts with you. And as you guys kind of pass in the night, the time flows as normal. Eventually, you all are woken up by Krazier, who tells you guys, "Hey, shift's over. It's time to wake up. I think we should probably get our day started." And with that, you guys get a full heal. You guys get a full long rest.
Alright.
Hey, let's go.
Hey. That means max heals too, right?
Correct. A long
Yeah,
rest.
just hit long rest. Just hit the long rest.
Yeah. The long rest button will replenish everything.
Guys, who gave the only person that could see at the dark the day shift? That we had to really start planning better moving forward. They literally
Hey,
only
look, it's
person.
only the ass crack of dawn. Look, the sun's just coming over the horizon. We're all good.
Oh, I couldn't do that without my dark vision.
And remember, we also had the pyre for some sort of light.
The smell of morning burning flesh. Yes, of course.
Ahem. Ahem. Right, so shall we get to the quarry then?
Yes, I think we should proceed.
All right, which way's up and which way's down? Where are we going? Somebody point me in the right direction.
As you guys kind of look around, Crasher, you almost answer your own question as you can see just these billowing pyres of black smoke puffing into the air on the west side of the island as you kind of spin around and look past Piston. You're like, in your own head, you're like, ah, yes, I've answered my own question.
I'm gonna do like one of those fucking like double takes, hands on the hips, fucking staring him up and down, be like, well shit, I guess it's that way. And I'm hop on my bike and I'm gonna turn it and point it in that direction.
I get on there as well, and then I
Test it like a fucking power tool.
As you guys get on your bikes and you guys start traveling towards the quarries. Give me
Make all
one
the
second.
noise.
Oh no, he's gone.
I'm not spiritual enough yet. What the fuck?
dude, I know. Dude, I don't know. I'm keeping it a buck. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with that ball, but
Bro, that shit started making you
I'm just-
seize.
dude, I'm gonna start just keeping on.
You gotta.
Mike back there. He back there playing with the fucking fushigi.
bro, I'm gonna start like rolling it all on my hand, dude. I'm gonna start doing like the EDM finger lights thing.
He's
where-
gonna
Oh,
take
no,
the
he's gonna start
fucking
gloving. No.
He's,
Yeah,
he's gonna take this
fucking
glowing
loving.
fushigi rock to the next Goblin Island. They're gonna like praise him as a wild magician because his rock's floating in his hands.
Dude,
Bro.
I like
What
wake up
about
from sleep.
Loving.
I wake up from sleeping and it's like implanted into my forehead. It's like under my skin. I'm like, oh, what's up, guys?
Your
What's going
fucking
on?
vision. You just got it embedded in you. As you guys are kind of riding through the desert, getting closer, you can start making out a almost like a small junction building in between two of the quarries. You have an option to make. You can stop at what seems to be almost like a warehouse slash truck stop, or continue to the quarry.
You can't tell me I'm not gonna. You can't think we're not gonna stop for the Lot Lizard truck stop. We're pulling in.
Bro needs sloppy toppy after the love of his life just got fucking burned.
You thought I was kidding about that 8-ball. What is that thing?
Whoa!
So as you guys pull up, this
Thing's cool.
this kind of truck stop train station, you can see a lot of the equipment up close. One of them is a large drill. It is just if you know the oil pump stations, it is basically that, but instead of a large piston, it is just a mega drill. It is not currently on. It is just almost seems not decommissioned, but just on standby in case they need to move anything else in.
That thing look like it can walk or move?
It is mobile, but the lights on it are not illuminated. It is just kind of powered down.
Tempting. Understood.
For basically, it is a cat backhoe that has a giant mega drill on the end of it.
Noted. Continue.
As you guys kind of look
I'm
around,
gonna turn it into a mortar.
as you guys look around, you can see the repurposed equipment. You can see these drills. You can see the heads of them are covered in like the purple dust and crystals, as some of the equipment around is completely kind of seized up as the crystals are growing around the ends of it. There's a main large building with a truck kind of parked out front. From what you can tell, there's no footsteps in the sand, but it is also pretty early in the morning, so maybe the wind has blown stuff away, or maybe it is just an abandoned outpost since they have the larger factory in the background.
Well, gentlemen, do you think it's worth checking out? It looks kind of old here, except for that large machine there.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, you never
I'm
know
going
what
to
you're
take
gonna
some
find.
time to take a look at these gems.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start like kind of making my way towards the building.
I'm gonna take a look at the deposit over here.
Kismet, as you kind of get closer, you can see that this is another it's another drill, except this one is a completely stationary one. It's like bolted to the ground. And you can see that the head of the drill is completely encrusted with the purple crystals.
Like, does it look like like if like a machine, like got like frostbite and like froze over type of thing?
Yeah, yep,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up to it and take one of the non-blood covered gems. No one knows. And kind of like hold it close to it and see if there's any sort of reaction.
As you hold it up, there doesn't seem to be any kind of adverse effects that they are giving off. There's no like static electricity esque properties going on. There's no pulsing. They're just, as you're holding them close, they're just existing.
All clear. All right, lead the way, friends. I just go up to Crash here and just walk next to him.
Are there any like windows
Stand on top
that
of
I can see as I'm approaching?
Yeah, as you kind of make your way up, you can see that some of the windows are busted and cracked out, but they have like the bars on them. So as you kind of look in, you see like there's glass on the floor, but you also notice something else. There are Covenant robots in there. Give me a second as I unmask it for you.
They're dead.
There's some machines in there.
And hold all of your dialogue. Give me 1 second.
Oh.
I'm going to say some important lore right now while he is not.
That's one thing I need to start doing is just start name dropping like random masters and random names, and force someone to come up with some bullshit.
Yep.
Super important lore, you guys. I watched my brother get killed in front of me. Oh no.
Oh no.
It was so tragic.
I've never done anything weird like cut myself or harm my body in any way before.
I just fucking come up to you like, I bet you fucking haven't, you little piece of shit. Yeah, I'm on to you. You and your goddamn playing in a puddle of fucking brain goop.
I've done nothing wrong.
Meanwhile, I just go out in the jungle and fucking fight the animals out there. Then my mom beats my ass, and then I beat the trainees' asses, and then I eat and go to bed.
No
Damn.
way you eat the train. Never
I
mind.
just pirate.
Bro, you eat the trainee. What?
Hmm?
Huh? Eh? What did he say?
All right, we are back. So yeah, you see the
Nah.
dead robots in the building.
The robots. Cool.
But yeah, there's some robots inside of here. I'm gonna keep like looking around, seeing what I can see.
Yeah, as you kind of peep around, you slowly get to the front door, which doesn't have any windows on it. There aren't any windows out front that you can see. The main one was the one that you saw.
All right. I'm gonna try the door. Is it a handle or is it like just like a push?
It is
push the door.
it is a handle.
I'm gonna try the handle.
Yeah, as you try it, it opens up easily, kind of creaks open.
I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna use my spear and I'm gonna use that to open the door. And I'm gonna just peer down the hallway and see what's before I take a step inside.
I pull out my crossbow and sword, just like seeing if I see anything.
So as you open up this first door, you're welcome to a mud room that is not covered in mud. There is oil and blood kind of scattered about in the mud room.
I'm gonna like peek my head in and look like left, right, up and down just to make sure. And I'm gonna take a step in.
As you step in, you're also greeted with another door. This time, it does have glass on it, which is shattered inward, and you can see a very large one of the mechs you saw when you first got to the island, kind of dismantled and broken, as it's like hunched over. An arm is on the floor. Oil is just dripping from it.
What in the iron-blooded orphans? All right, I'm gonna open up this door, and same thing. I'm gonna peek my head in and look around for anything.
Yeah, as you peek around, you see some more dead robots. You also see an enclosed room, almost looks like an office, is off into the corner.
I'm gonna take a step inside and look around before giving like the alright, like filter in slowly. Looks like they're dismantled. Probably down for repairs. This might be a repair shop of some kind.
With me.
I'm not sure about that one.
As you're like looking around, again, more blood and oil is everywhere, and the as you guys kind of creep in, you can see that there's kind of some like a little back office area over here filled with like some storage and more dead robots. And then from behind the door, you can hear kind of something drop.
I just heard something fall.
Place my hand on my sword. I'm gonna kind of push this corner.
I kind of pull out my crossbows and I kind of flank this way.
I'm gonna the legs for the robot, are they down? Or are they
The big main robot is legs on the ground. Imagine power armor from Fallout, but it's kind of hunched over a bit. One of the arms is fallen off, and the back is completely exposed, as the person that was once in there is kind of their back cavity has been like kind of blown out.
Rip, can I use the arm as like a barrier to hide myself
Yeah,
behind?
absolutely.
I bet.
Most of the
I'm gonna do that.
most of the mech you will be able to kind of like wedge and take off kind of like pieces of metal to use as like a shield. But yeah, hiding behind the entire arm is perfect.
I shall do that.
I'm gonna put my ear up against the wall that I'm kind of against.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Oop. Oop, don't hear shit.
As you kind of put your ear up, you're expecting to hear something, but you really just hear the creaks of the building as the wind blows outside.
I'll try to hit a perception check after. Alright, bro.
Y'all both deaf. After
I-
that
I'm in-
first noise inside the office, y'all don't hear anything.
I'm looking at the head crabs. I kind of like go behind it so I can get a whole lay of the room, and I'm looking at the head crab to see if there's a brain that's still inside.
As you look at the head crab, you notice that the hole that which the gem is in, that kind of acts as like the eye of the robot, is gone. It is just, there is the spike that comes with it, and the spike doesn't have the gem at the end.
I while they're doing their thing, I kind of make an effort to pop off the wheel, and then kind of maybe like, even if I have to stick my scimitar in there to break apart, like pry it open to see if there is a head in there still.
Okay.
Or brain.
I want some brains.
Bro, let me do my thing over here.
I bet OG.
As you
Man,
guys are kind of posted up outside, you hear a noise again from the inside. It's a wince, as it, like a person kind of like.
I'm gonna like kind of peer over the cover and look at Jacques. Kind of give him like the like, are we still good? What's going on? What do you see?
We can ambush it.
I kind of like get my spear off my back and like put my head back down.
While they're thinking about what they're doing, I'm just kind of standing in the mudroom hearing all this, and I'll pull my my axes out,
does this
kind of
door
spying the corner.
does that door have an actual window on it?
The door does have a window, but it's one of those office windows that's like opaque.
Opaque. Um, Kiz, can you get your crossbow lined up with this door? I'm gonna kick it.
I say, all right. And I kind of, I do that. I pull out my two. I pull out one crossbow, and I'm kind of holding it, and I have like my hand on my scimitar ready in case anything close comes. But I have my crossbow ready. I'm good.
I'm gonna kind of like prep myself and then kind of give a nod to both him and Lim, and with my like back up against like the edge of the door and the wall, I'm gonna just take my left foot and just like kick it out in front of me and then just slam it backwards into the door.
Yeah, as you kick the door open in the same motion, the door doesn't even fully open all the way. As it opens, it comes slamming back shut, but not from someone kicking it. Jacques, you feel this is all happening within like a split second. Jacques, you feel this intense heat. And Kismet, it comes straight down, almost like this, and kind of pierces through the door, kind of shattering it, and bits of like wood go flying and out the side of the building as
Fireball.
a laser comes shooting out from behind the door, and you can hear this and like this big like cool down like exhaust happen, and from inside you hear, don't you come any closer.
From the
I'm
sound
gonna,
of
Is
it, sounds
that
like you already shot your shot.
I know you're with the Covenant, and you'll never take me alive. I'll mow down as many of your models as possible.
Well, one of those things you said there was true and one's false. We're not with the Covenant, first of all.
Oh, yeah? I guess it does make sense. I don't think I've ever seen a Covenant man outside of its mech. So who could you possibly be? And how did you know I was here?
Well, we didn't,
As you can hear,
except for the
kind of
whimpering
like,
we heard come through.
are you also like still like backed up against the wall talking to him? Like,
Yeah.
okay. You can hear like like something hit the floor, and then something get reloaded again.
No way, we heard a shield recharge.
can I
we heard him take a
peek?
chug jug?
Can I like quick peek the door to just to see what position the laser is at?
Gonna get your eyebrows fucking jinked
yeah.
off.
Yeah, go ahead. As you
At 20?
Yeah, as you like peek around the corner, you can see that this dude is backed up into the corner, laid down with like a puddle of blood around him, as he's holding like this souped up pistol, as he's like backed into the wall, like holding his side with like the pistol aimed at the door.
He looks pretty wounded. I might be able to do something cool here. I'm gonna try to like go in front of the door frame and throw my dagger to disarm him.
Yeah, sure.
Dun. Let's throw the dagger.
Yeah.
That is also a nat 20.
You kind of leap
That's
out,
in a row is crazy.
and you fucking throw your dagger as it hits the end of the gun, kind of flows back, hits the wall behind him. He drops it, and you can hear him kind of like trying to scramble to grab it.
I'm gonna
As
sprint in, spear in hand, like jump up on the table and just point it straight at his neck.
and as you point it at his neck, he like puts his hands up and he's like, "Okay, you got me."
And then he opens his vest.
That's very smart. Very, very smart.
So
And he clicks the detonator.
as you can see, I am successfully disarmed and
Beep, 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 beep.
mortally wounded. However, I can clearly see now you're not one with the Covenant, and you don't look as grotesque as the Choir, so... What? Syndicate? You can't be an outrider.
Technically, we are outriders.
You! Outriders? Sure.
But also, none of us are from here.
Well, that is also clear, considering... Well, you, I thought, could have been from here with your green-toned skin, but it's been a while since I've seen a... Are you a... Orc? No. Goliath, yes. Goliath. And, are your friends gonna come in and interrogate me too, or is it just us?
Oh yeah. Hey guys, he's I got him at spear point. I don't think he'll do anything stupid.
I'll swing around the door.
Believe me, doing something stupid would only draw my end ever so quickly towards me.
You guys got this? And I'm like slowly like tinkering away at this like big thing.
We
It's like,
should be
dead
good.
guy. Looking at the dead guy in the back.
I'm gonna just keeping watch at the front here.
No way, he's watching me.
No,
He's
not
he's
you. I'm
watching
watching the door, dickhead.
Oh,
He's just
yeah,
watching
yeah,
Kismet
yeah.
like he's pulling the fucking dokes.
I
I know what you are.
You're...
No, it's the I know you're doing some fuck shit, but I can't prove it yet. It's the fucking dokes driving. Yeah.
That's him right
every 10 seconds, I'm just glancing over my shoulder, fucking looking at
What
it.
the fuck's he doing?
I wanna fucking,
So yeah, you got me.
I'm still gonna hold him at spear point. I don't trust him.
I'll do your stuff at the end, Kismet.
That's fine.
And then, as you're still holding him at spear point, he's like, well, not much of an interrogation if you guys are doing one.
This is kind of my first time doing something like this, actually.
Go ahead, ask some
so-
questions. You got him a spear.
So, who are
They're
you?
probably doing such a good job in there that they're probably getting so much information. To be wanting this dead guy. They surely don't need us.
Like, so, why are you stabbed?
Well, unless you're blind and didn't see the Covenant troops outside, surprise, that was me. But, the Model Bs are a bit harder to deal with. Or is that an H? I can't. No. X? Their models change. So yeah, to answer your question, the Covenant did this to me. However, there's no one to report what they did, so in their eyes, I'm still at large.
Cool. So what's up with the factory?
Well, if you're not with the Covenant, then I'd hope you're against it. And if you are, in that case, factory sucks. Trying to blow it up, but my mission comes a bit short.
I'm gonna look at Jacques and I'm like, should we patch him up real quick?
Yeah, help him out a little bit.
Medicine check.
I don't think he's any real danger to us.
As you kind of put your spear down, are you gonna say anything to him while you like go up and try and administer this medicine check on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna pull up on him and I'm gonna and say, now, Master Q always said, pain is just mental. Unfortunately enough for you, it's also going to be physical, and I'm going to administer him the medicine after that.
As you do that, you kind of like, he's like, don't have anything else to lose, as he like moves his hand as blood's like coming down his side, and you're like shoving his like cloak in his like open slash wound on his gut, as you're like shoving it in there almost like galls, and very quickly the blood stops pouring out, and you like grab his hand and make him push hard on it, and you're like, just hold your hand there and try not to move.
Yeah, just stay right there. Maybe our other buddy, he actually really likes playing with bodies, so we'll go get him and maybe he can patch you up.
Isn't that fantastic? But thank you. I'm feeling less lightheaded than I was.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be completely without a head if you even try something. I'll be right back.
Lim! I'm sure you guys found out so much information. So why is he in here? What are these robots?
Apparently, he was running from the factory or whatever, but he I guess suffered a very bad wound. Maybe you can patch him up. He has a gun, but we disarmed him.
Okay, where's the gun?
Jacques, are you still watching him?
I'm watching Lim do this whole fucking interaction.
Okay.
Brother.
Him?
Jack gets shot in the back of the head.
No, I'm watching him. I didn't realize Mike didn't come into the room.
Brother. He said that. I was like, yo, this whole conversation just not happen.
I thought Mike was in the room.
Oh look, new brain matter on the floor.
Yes, I'm still watching him.
Okay.
This is look at whatever. This is what happened to Jacques.
Just gets fucking smoked.
He just gets fucking point blank domed. No, I'm out here looking at the back of the mech. Lim, so what? You just came out and told me that you found a guy, he ran away and is leaking.
Yeah. That he was running from whomever runs the factory, and he was supposed to blow it up, but he got clipped.
So he, hold on, I was getting close with this. Dylan, what was I able to manage to do while before I was rudely interrupted from my like side time hobby here?
Were you just investigating it, or were you trying to like figure out more about it?
I was trying to wait. Is the body still in there?
The body is still in there. However, the chest, like basically the back of him, so almost like a imagine. Fuck. How do I describe this? Imagine if you were empty from your rib cage back. So like you still had your rib cage, but everything behind it, like the lungs and like shit like that, blown out. So it's
Okay.
like an empty husk, like in there. You
Okay.
can see the spear, the spike that jams into the mech, kind of in the middle of this carcass.
It's like poking out, exposed.
It's like
because it
poking out,
normally-
but you can see that the spike is like splintered. You know when like a bullet hits a wall and it like fucking
Oh, okay.
bends outward? It basically looks like it exploded.
Oh, so this guy fucking exploded from the inside.
Yes.
Is what it seems.
Yep.
Okay, then I would try to ascertain if it was an explosion from like a projectile or something, or this device caused him to explode from the inside out and blow his back out. Figuratively and literally.
You can see that there's a clear tunnels from the front of the mech through the
Okay.
spike.
Okay.
But the gem is no longer in the spike. It is just the spike. So.
I'm okay. Well, I make a mental note of that, and I come on over, and I come in the room, and I kind of walk in. Can like hold my hand out like towards him, and then I look at the guys. I go, what's his name?
Huh? He has a name?
Your friends are
Did-
not
did-
very
did we-
good
did
at
we not-
interrogating.
Do we not ask who this? He was
I
going to
letting-
bomb.
Lim's got to learn it. I was letting him ride, so you want to insult somebody, you can insult Lim.
Hey,
Limb.
I grew up on a monastery, man. We don't torture people. Our torture is physical. We beat each other's
What do you
asses
mean?
for a living.
Liv, what do you mean you torture people? You said you were gonna rip this guy's head off, and you threw a dagger at him and like SWAT teamed him.
I just simply disarmed
wasn't-
him and
That didn't seem
moved
like that
in.
came from a muffin house, okay?
Hey,
Whatever it is.
okay, listen. My mother is a martial arts master, which means I am also trained in
Not an
that.
interrogation master.
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's interrogated a couple people in her lifetime. She was apparently very forceful when she was younger.
Okay, Lim, we know probably one of 15 things about him, so I will let you proceed.
I mean, he's right here if you want to patch him up a bit more.
Oh my goodness. Fuck,
He
okay.
might be, like I said, I kind of just went down and I just kind of shoved his cape into his wound. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look at that and immediately see how terrible of like a bit of like a mending that is for his wounds, and I like immediately rip it out. And
Excellent.
I kind of go over to him and I start I start patching up his wounds. I go over to him and I want to do like a sleight of hand, or I guess investigation. Everything is better to pat him down to see, but I kind of want to do sleight of hand to do it where he doesn't know that I'm patting him down,
Okay.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are you're able to successfully
You're feeling
pat
him
him down. You can tell that
Fucking
he
broke him.
has what seems to be a like dagger on his hip, as well as like a
Oh yeah.
as well as like a little gem sack between his legs.
Okay. I
Whoa, he's got a
that's-
gem sack.
Yeah,
That's
get
crazy.
that.
I'll make a mental note of the ball sack later. I grab the dagger that I find, and I like have like one hand behind him where like I have my hand on his hip, and my other hand is still like penned like kind of like looking like I'm investigating the wound, and I unsheath the dagger and I stick it into his side. Not enough to damage him, but enough to let him know that it's there. And I just kind of say, I whisper to him and I say, "You're going to tell us want you to know when things are going to go well.
As you are doing that, he like grins and he's like, "Now that's how you do an interrogation."
Bro's just happy to get interrogated.
I'm gonna step
Um,
outside real quick. I'm gonna tell Jock, and I'm like, tell the essence of deception is always something. I'm gonna wander up here and look at the crystal, start poking it.
Okay. Kismet, as you're done like patching him up, you're still holding him
Yep.
at knife point, and then he like feels his side, and then he like looks at you, and he's like,
I take the dagger away, and I go and I take the fucking I take his balls.
Yeah. So as you
Castrated
you
them.
take his sack of gems, you take his dagger, and then
No.
he looks over and he's
Where's
like,
the gat? Where's the gat?
he's like, "Thank you. If you don't mind, the laser pistol is still loaded, and if I don't unload it,
man.
we are in trouble. Do you trust
Okay.
me to
Well,
grab
you
it
could
and
tell me-
unload it?"
Well, you could tell me how to unload it, right?
Yeah, I could.
Okay, sounds good. And I take it and I point it at him and I say, "Tell me how to unload it."
Oh man.
uh, so give me another sleight of hand as he describes it to you. There's a button on the back. You push
Oh
it,
my god.
take away
I-
the hammer.
I fucking unload it before he finishes talking, and I'm like, tick, 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 tick. And
As
I was like,
you do
"This?"
that, he just like stops mid sentence as like the gem. So essentially, imagine it as like a revolver, but the gem was essentially like jammed onto the little like cylinder in the middle, and then it was like wedged in the middle where the hammer would essentially just smack it and then force all the energy out from the gem down the barrel. So as you do that, the gem kind of pops out from the side. You kind of take it off, and you can physically see the energy kind of dwindle back to a natural state of like a natural idle state for the gem as you unloaded it from the thing. And he like kind of smirks. Well, seems you didn't need my instructions after all. But
Well,
thank you
yeah,
for
the
the patch job.
Go ahead. Yes,
Your-
yes, of course.
Your friends said that you were, or all of you were outriders, but not outriders. How does that work?
We're with the
Well-
Outriders.
Yeah, and I kind of take a couple steps back with the stuff that I got, and I kind of like go so like I'm parallel with Jacques at that point. I kind of like push him in the room next to me, and we're kind of like talking to this guy, and I kind of like tap Jacques on the shoulder, be like, "Yeah, we're outriders, maybe by title only, and definitely not by experience, but we're here to help and maybe on the same mission as you."
I see.
Right, Jacques? That's what he said.
Yeah.
If all right, this'll. I think this'll set me to ease. Name 4 outriders. God, this thing fucking hurts.
Well, there is.
What? Radiator? Isn't that your best friend who gave us the whip?
Radiator is great. There is.
Hang on, I actually gotta go to my docs now.
Sprocket. Or he died, maybe. I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of like looking at Jacques and at Lim.
I'm gonna give Kismet that look. Like the I'm not good with names kind of look.
Damn, I don't have. Why are none of my notes on
Oh lord.
last week on my map?
We can do a history check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, honestly, it's a history check or an intimidation check with a gun. So I was kind of...
Yeah, you can. I'll give you a here's a dialogue option: either history check or intimidation check.
blow his brain, or shoot him in the shoulder blade.
Yeah, Kismet. As you're like thinking, you're like, all right. There's radiator. There's
Terminator.
there's diesel. There's boss, and there was fuck, what did I name that guy? I even forgot. The guy that died immediately to the bullet. I'm pretty sure I named him like
Oh, I think I might have taken his name down.
Crankshaft, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crankshaft, I think, is one of them.
Yeah, Crankshaft is definitely one of them.
There was Diesel, Axle, Radiator.
Axel.
Axel. There you go.
Yes, Axel. Axel, Diesel,
Or-
Boss, and the Radiator, of course.
And there's someone else you could
Yeah,
mention.
fuck yeah, freaking Pee Wee Herman. No, freaking this kid doesn't even know where the hell he
Pipsqueak.
is.
Pip. Cheerio.
Pipsqueak.
Yeah. So what names are you gonna officially tell him?
Earl E. Wayne.
I just be. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I think we should probably just say all of them. We're just like kind of. I think we just kind of like say everything.
Give him the
as we
13
like-
names. We all just mumble them off.
Yeah, we're like it's.
Like give him enough names to think that we know the entire camp.
And Pipsqueak and Boss and Diesel and I think Axel got shot in the head, but I think there was and yeah, we say like 5 or 6.
Wait,
we say like 6 or 7 of them.
Did you? I might have misheard you.
Fucking.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Pip? Did you say?
Yeah,
Pip?
yeah,
Pip.
Squeak?
Yeah.
no,
you heard him.
yeah, little guy.
Fuck nah.
Little
Never
man.
heard of him.
Is
Yeah, we
he,
killed that guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we fucking absolutely murked that kid, bro. We
When
left him in the fucking dust.
Caught him with the rat trap.
when did you last see him?
Oh, we looped him like 6
Ah,
years
shit.
ago, bro.
This week. What?
It was
3 days
like,
ago?
6, 7
Probably
days
like-
ago.
like 2 days ago.
And who did he say he was?
Oh, leader of the Outrider, something like that. I had a little makeshift camp in a hole.
Yes,
He's
Pipsqueak.
he's still calling himself the leader. That's amazing. Sorry, I
Well,
yeah, you guys can I'll tell you everything.
Yeah,
Pip.
we kind of figured he wasn't, but we just needed a place to sleep for the night.
Well, the guy that interrogated you thought he was a leader for a long time. We had to convince him that he wasn't a leader. He wouldn't believe us for
Please
so long.
let him carry on with his fantasy. Anything to keep him out of harm's way.
No, I mean the Goliath thought that little guy was the leader the whole time. We tried to convince him that he
Oh.
wasn't actually the leader the whole time. Yeah, it was weird.
I can see how he would come to that conclusion.
No way. No way. No way.
You're just
Well-
fucking rat on your friend, bro.
I'm my outrider name is 10 millimeter.
Oh, this is the guy that we were supposed to
Oh, we're looking for you.
Oh, look at that, thank God.
up,
Ah.
Oh, let's kill him.
Oh,
Kidding.
fucking
Oh man, let's
go back.
take those
run.
rocks.
The minute he says 10 millimeter, Mike loads the gun back up.
But
It's like a revolver with a 50 cal bullet.
Oh, they're not gonna want you back. Oh, fuck.
He takes that dust and crumples it up to the nitro form.
but
Fucking
before
obliterate this course.
before the Outriders, my name was Stuart. Stuart Squeaks. Nice to meet ya.
Two.
Yeah,
Double
Stu
S.
Squeaks.
Wait. Are you Pip's brother?
The one and only. And I'm glad to hear that he's still hunkered up in that base of his. So, I was on a mission to set up some remote explosives in the nearby quarries and the factory, but I don't know if intel got leaked or if they just saw it coming, but I only got to set up in the quarries, but the factory still needs to be taken down. You can squash as many quarries as we want. We've done it previously, but they just dig another hole and continue drilling. So I am, for one, in no condition to continue it, but I'm sure if you were with the Outriders, I'm sure Boss told you to probably come find me, right?
We were out looking.
Perfect.
Sorta.
And I bet he said that if I was dead to carry on my mission.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna die because now.
We
Wait,
just-
can
we
I
just ride you
insight
back to
check him?
camp.
Wait, can I insight check him to see if he's being serious? He could just be like totally lying.
Yeah. He doesn't seem like he's lying. He just seems
Okay, I
like
go
he's
start patching him up for real.
as you like stabilize him and make sure he's not gonna bleed out on you. He like slowly stands up at this point as he's like leaning on the table. He like sits down on the edge of it as he's like looking at his wounds while continue talking to you guys. I would love to
Just come on.
carry on the mission, but I'm gonna have to leave the rest up to you. The quarries are all set up. They should be able to be detonated, along with the main charges in the factory. However, I still have the 2 charges that need to go in the factory. As he like kind of points over to under the desk, as there's almost like 2 C4 blocks that have that have
Right.
holes in it to insert the gems. And he kind of puts it on the table. So here's how it works. The factory has a few floors, but the floor you need to look out for the most is the 4th. The 4th holds the engines that power and keep the factory running. Without them, I doubt they can make another factory in enough time for us to topple their enterprise. I'm gonna leave it up to you to plant these 2 charges on the engine blocks of the factory. That should disable, for a moment, all of the mechs and completely destroy their mining operation. However, this information is from a few months ago. It's taken a while to gather the resources to get out here, but it should still be the same. I doubt their operations have changed all too much. But the engines, I cannot stress this enough. The engines are the main thing. With them still running, that factory will continue being a threat. If I entrust these charges to you, will you help topple the Steel Wave Covenant?
Yeah, yes, of course. I mean, right, guys? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
we're here for.
I mean,
Like,
they
That was what we
did
came
kind
to
of
do.
attack us.
We can
They did.
run you back to camp.
Yeah,
No,
we have.
come,
We,
no.
come back real quick.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'll wait here. I need to see the mission through. I need to see this steel monolith come crumbling to the ground. Believe me, I can handle myself. The laser pistol and
Who said we were leaving you the laser?
well,
You said I want
you
to.
do have a dagger. No, I don't say that. I don't say that.
No, no, no.
I
I
asked,
can.
where did you get the laser pistol? I'm just curious.
Oh, I made it.
What?
Yeah, me and Radiator, we both like tinkering. However, he's more of the machinist. He likes to see things kind of. He likes to see a big grand picture. This big. I don't know. He likes to travel. He likes to see other people use his works. I am more of a practical kind of sense. Too many moving parts makes more points of failure, Plus, why are we making transportation? We need weapons. But I
agree.
cannot stress to him any more than I already do. He is in his ways and a brilliant mind on him, but I think the dust gets to us at times, and I don't think he can kind of change his mind anymore. But yeah, this is fashioned from old Covenant weapons. But like most things around here, it will not hold up forever. As he tells you to look at it as the rust.
It looked great down the barrel.
As the rust and flaking on the weapon becomes very prevalent, especially where the crystal and the energy from the crystal go. You can see that there's the metal becomes very thin and chips away in certain areas.
I'm taking fucking notes. I take out a little. I put the gun on the table like Russian roulette style, and I take a notepad and I start taking notes, and I just wave over Jacques and Lim. I go, all right, well, just I guess discuss next steps. I'm gonna need probably a few minutes here, and I just start writing down stuff as I kind of wave them in.
I'll follow him over.
So, with most of the Covenant machines, they are in a steady trickle of new equipment. The gems are very volatile. If you haven't encountered it already. The amount of energy, even a single crystal of this size, as he kind of makes like a marble-shaped gesture with his hand, can hold a significant amount of energy, enough to, well, you've seen, I shot at you guys, enough to shatter and pierce through walls. But the more energy that is squeezed out of them, especially in a focal point such as a barrel or tube, it takes stress on the materials. It's almost as if the energy expended is corroding or corrupting that which it is using as a vessel. So the machines work on a same basis. However, the Covenant has discovered a loophole to extend the longevity. Instead of a direct metal to gem contact, they use their workers, the people of Sandalar, as a insulator for that energy. If you take a look outside at the Model B standing out there, the spike in the middle of the chest is loaded with a crystal that is then inserted into the body, allowing contact for the blood and tissues to touch it, and it acts as a insulator for that eruption of power that allows for the human bodies to act as a battery of sorts, being able to control the mechs. And this can go all the way up to the Model H. The tremors that you feel are from the Model H creating new quarries, and that amount of energy is no small toll. It takes 4 workers to control the Model H, and currently they only have 1 in production, but I don't know if this one is about to be decommissioned or not, so they may have another one on the way. But most of their machinery works on this basis of using humans as an insulator for the energy coming from the crystals. And from what I know, they're selling these crystals to the highest bidder, maybe? I'm not exactly sure on the logistics of who they're selling the gems to, but I have caught unmarked ships docking around Sandalar, presumably taking the shipment of crystals and in return giving the Covenant more materials to mine. So I don't know the ins and outs of the operation, but I'm sure it can't be good. But the crystals are, their energy is too volatile to sustain a single piece of equipment. They constantly will erode and destroy it, hence the needing to understand and craft your own makeshift weapons. I've gotten it to a point where my pistols can withstand 5 or so shots before they're gonna blow up in my face. And from the looks of it, this one's got about 3 more shots in it. But this is more of like a one and done kind of thing. It's a single load crystal for every shot, I cannot come up with a concept that would safely be able to magazine these crystals yet. But
Yeah, I'll think of something too. I'll think of something for a while too. Don't worry.
um that is the ins and outs of the Covenant, and I'm hoping that, I mean, if you're already in talks with the Outriders, that, well, you're willing to continue my mission and help me see this through.
I think I'm down, gentlemen.
I'm always down to cause destruction, as long as it helps something.
Now, you'll need this. It's the detonator. It will sync up all of the charges, and as he's like kind of looking around, like emptying out his pockets, like looking under the table, you wouldn't happen to have found a small handheld device with a couple lights on it and a button, would you?
I think I don't have anything like that on my person.
Not that I remember, and I can go back to sketching the gun.
Fuck, I could have swore I know I had it at the quarry. Then I got ambushed and fuck, I'm pretty sure fuck. All right, guys, there's a small hitch in the plan. The detonator is at the quarry just east of here. It's the first one you encounter before the factory. This plan cannot succeed without that detonator.
Well, I guess we have to go get the detonator then.
It's either that or manually setting off the charges, but I doubt anybody wants to sacrifice their lives for Zandalar. I know I don't.
Look at Lim.
Look Lim right in the eyes.
Why would you think I would even?
I look at Stu and I say, Lim said he would.
Oh, that
He's
is
lying.
quite generous of you, but I insist, please.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Squeak.
Lim loves this island.
Lim loves
There's
this
a lot
island
of
so
things
much.
I'd rather do than be stuck here, and I'm sure as hell not going to sacrifice myself for it.
That's crazy. You were just saying how much you liked this place yesterday.
All right, brother.
I am.
That's
finished
why
up taking
your
my notes.
bitch got killed.
That is crazy. I finished fucking taking my notes and I go to Stu. I say, so the detonator is at the quarry. Where is it? And we'll get it, and we'll make sure that we have it before we do the big plan.
I don't know. I know it's at the quarry. I'm usually not this disorganized or whatever, but it's somewhere. It's might be in the main building, in the quarry. Check there first. If not, I made an escape route along the lower south half of the quarry. It might have been dropped there. But before you go, please let me at least give you some pointers on the different models that the Covenant has, so you can at least be more well equipped to handle them.
Good.
We'll start from the bottom up. The Model S. From what I can tell, the S stands for Scout. They are the small orb-shaped drones that you see. These are these are, from what I can tell, the most mass-produced model due to the fact that they only need a human head to function. They're mainly used for scouting operations and surveying the island. Next is the Model B. I've dubbed them bruisers, as they are very their movement is very limited. However, their what they make up in movement, they come back swinging with a lot of strength. Their weakness is their backs are completely exposed due to how the model is produced. If you deal enough damage to the body of the Model B, that should overload and let enough energy spill out from the gem inside to make it implode. If not, a powerful enough shot to the gem in the center of its chest will also make it implode. Next is the Model X. From what I can tell, it is the Executioner model. This is everything the Bruiser has, but better. From what I can tell, I haven't been able to find a weakness for it. The backs are completely enclosed. Every weakness that the Bruiser has, it does not. But they're limited in quantity. So if you see one, it might be better to just disengage. I don't know what would be able to take them down. There's the Model D, which is you might have seen one outside. It's a big drill. They are primarily used to excavate the quarries in mass. They really don't have any combat function, but the drills are quite powerful. So just don't stand under one if it's going off. And lastly is the Model H. I've dubbed it the Hulk. It is the towering giant of a mech. From what I can tell, there's only one that is currently in production. But it has been in production for a while. I would not be surprised if they are producing a replacement for it as we speak. Which means the faster we take out the factory, the less we have to worry about a brand new Hulk. And that should be all the models.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. Is there? I guess we'll go to the quarry, right, Jacques, and
Yeah.
get the detonator.
I will, yeah, you guys go to the quarries. I will stay here and repurpose what I have from the 3 Model S's and Model B out there, and I'll see how many laser pistols I'll be able to make before you guys get back, because I'm sure you guys will need them.
Yeah, maybe if you could make like a little journal of how to make them, that'd be awesome. I could probably okay, yeah, maybe not a good time. Okay, we'll be back so soon. Right, Jack?
as fast as you can.
Yeah, Lim will probably be dead because he sacrificed himself in the name of this island.
Oh my god.
Very
I
well.
just, I walk past Shock. I'm like I walk past Shock. I'm like, I don't to say anymore. Shock, you got this. You sign us off.
Any final
We're
words to
making a
say
cock and
to
ball.
Stuart?
Nope, we just walk away.
Sir.
We're coming blood.
That's ooh. You might want to go to the doctors.
Doctor.
And I think with that I'm gonna end tonight's session a bit early.
Because we're just coming.
No, not because
Yeah.
you're coming. Because I think it's a good stopping point.
That's fair.
As the quarry is not going to be a half-hour endeavor.
That's crazy
That's
because I'm gonna spend the next half hour fucking hacking that goddamn fucking drill robot.
No
I was gonna go over the
way.
drill robot.
I'll be riding that around Sandlar here. Keep it up.
So if you guys wanted to do any last-minute things that are on your mind before we end the session, if you wanted to do, if you wanted to dabble around with the robots and get some more information on with them or something of that sort.
For me, no.
I'm just looking at my notes on the gun. Because I'm like, dude, that's literally what I wanted to make, and he fucking made it already.
Listen,
I
but
feel like a loser.
but listen, it's not his fault. He's just low Kirk ontological.
He just
low
built
state.
different.
Low Kirkentall.
Ontological low state.
Yeah, I can't word that pronounce. Yep.
But yeah, I think that'll end the session. You guys got a lot. It was more of a lore session. Hopefully you have more answers than questions. But I'm sure more will pop up. Hopefully you guys aren't going down any paths that hopefully you're not going down any wrong paths with the information that I gave you, or do I want you to go down them?
All I know is we're going to that dojo before we leave.
I think back on what would have happened if we just said, nah, we'll just go straight and we'll skip the truck stop.
We would have probably found a lot of explosives and a detonator.
we
We may or may not have blown ourselves up.
You guys would
High
have been
key.
like, damn, what's this
Dude, it's
button do?
fine.
Do-do-do-do. You would have seen this shack blow up. You would have picked up the detonator, been like, what's this do? Hold it, and then you see the fucking lights light up, and then you would have been like, I'm gonna press it, and then the quarry blows up, and then you turn around and you see that this truck stop also blows up.
Yeah, this truck
We
stop.
just see
8
fucking
miles
Pen
back.
Mill's body going fucking three fucking miles into the air.
Yeah, you
It's
just
like, oh,
yes.
that was a
I'm like, hey, roll a perception check. You look up, you see a body flying away from the explosion at Mach 3.
It's that
You
fucking
know what
manhole
it-
cover they sent to fucking
I did it
space.
for the sun.
Also, you don't know how it is both intriguing and infuriating when I do it because I like to flesh out the world more, but I find it so funny when I give you guys like direct like choose your own adventure pathways, and then you guys pick like one of the two options, and I'm like, damn, this would have altered the course of the entire campaign.
What, if we just would have went fucking straight?
Yeah. If you guys were like, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the quarry, you guys would have, I mean, depending on your actions, you could have also probably still meeting him. But if there's always a small chance that you guys found the
Well, we
detonator
did put our moon
early
in.
and then used it early and then watched this fucking building blow up.
I
Dude.
just love Dylan, how Dylan thinks that, like, oh, guys, we're on the way to the main quest line, but there's a little shiny hut to the side of the road.
Well, I forgot you guys are like
It's
he
got-
who peanut brain, but like watch the one time I'm gonna make something super obvious and be like, oh, they're obviously gonna go check out the little fucking fuck shack in the corner, and you guys are gonna go, no, this is a time sensitive quest, we can't go there, and I'm gonna be like, I put critical information that you guys are avoiding it. I'm just gonna be sitting there fuming.
Yeah, we're fucking loot goblins.
Dude,
We're
it's
gonna
literally gonna
check
be-
every
it's
nook
gonna
and
be-
cranny.
You guys are gonna see the fucking Kung Fu Panda crane guy with a bunch of fucking dumpling buns, and we're gonna be like, yeah, probably has nothing to do with anything. We just like
This man
shoot
has a
him
lot
and
of steam
leave.
buns.
You guys see a fucking JoJo ass character fucking design, and then you're gonna be like, nah, he's just a normal NPC.
Yeah.
Any one of these could be a stand user.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
gosh,
the
that's
stand
awesome.
user wearing the absolute most outrageous, flamboyant, eye-catching fit of all time.
Dude, and then it just is me fucking coming out of class, and it's fucking Crashier staring at me.
No, dude, that music was playing when you're like, I'm just gonna poke around with the mechs, and Crashier's like, I'm gonna watch the door, and he turns around for a split second, and that music plays, and he's just like, I know what the fuck you're doing back there.
Dude, I'm not doing nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. I'm not doing anything.
Like if you all had a bar of like good, neutral, and like bad or like suspicious, it would be Jacques and Lim are just above neutral. You're like they're like, oh yeah, Kismet's a bit weird with his blood stuff, but like he's fine overall. And Kismet, or not Kismet, Crashier is like just below neutral, and he's like, I know this motherfucker is doing weird shit, and no one else sees it.
Guys, I'm not doing nothing.
Because I think there's been 3 or 4 separate times where it has just been Kismet and Crashier, and Kismet has done some blood thing in front of him, and no one else has saw it but him, and he's like,
And I'm just
what the fuck?
fucking watching. Like I haven't asked questions, but I'm just looking at you weird, bro. That's all I'm saying is I'm just fucking giving you a funny look. I'm giving you a funny
She
ass
said I'm
look.
giving you a funny look.
Guys, it's just like Porky. It's
He's
a
just-
wizard in inquiries. That's all it is. My interests. I'm just curious.
You're entering flow state, looking at blood and fucking.
No, I'm not, guys.
Bro.
I'm just a normal guy. Just
Yeah. Right.
harming myself.
Harming
In Roblox,
your.
of course. In Roblox, of course.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. It's a bit shorter, but that's okay. I think we ended on a perfect note to end this session, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you for showing up. Bye-bye!